Is this the best micro speaker on the market? Let's find out. Dave Taylor here, and I'm looking at this. This is the Tribit Stormbox Micro BTS10, and it's a pretty sweet little mini speaker. Now, it is indeed mini. It is 3.8 inches by 3.8 inches by 1.4 inches, and it's 9 ounces. Now, one of the cool things about it is that if you have two of them, you can actually put it into either party mode or stereo mode, and with a single music source they'll both play, and then you can put them at, like, for example, opposite sides of the pool or on opposite ends of the picnic table or something. Super fun. But let's talk about this a little bit, and then we'll come back to a demo and I'll give you a chance to hear a little bit about the sound and such. So Bluetooth 5.0, 8 hours of playing time on a charge, USB-C for charging. Great job with that. Comes with a USB charging cable, obviously. It features X bass to give you more bass, and these, for little tiny speakers, have a pretty remarkable amount of bass. Usually, little speakers are all about the highs and the mid ranges, but this one, they've sort of managed to do a much better job. It also features IP67, so it's waterproof and dustproof. You can use this in the shower. You can have this fall in the pool, and it's not a crisis. Not only that, it comes with a built-in mount strap. So it's this rubber mount strap that's perfect to put over the handlebars on a bicycle, or maybe over the shoulder strap on your backpack. Pretty slick. Now, like I said, there's the dual mode. We'll demo that in just a second. On the front, there are 3 buttons for control. There's a minus and a plus for volume. And in the middle is their multi-function button that does basically everything else. So as you can see on this cheat sheet, it actually gives you for music, pause, play, previous, next, all of those key features. But since there's a little tiny microphone here, you can use this as a speakerphone device, which is pretty slick. And then you can use that multi-function button to control your call, answer, hang up, all that sort of great stuff. Now, it works pretty darn well for calls. I got to say, it sounds really nice. The person on the other end sounds really nice because of all the bass. But really, this is a music device. So on the front, like I said, 3 buttons. On the side, there's a power button. There's the microphone. There's a Bluetooth button, and then there's a bunch of little tiny LEDs that actually give you battery status. And props to Tribit for having multiple lights. I really don't like when there's one light and you have to interpret flash patterns or colors or something. So much easier to say, well, there are 5 lights and only 3 of them are illuminated, so we're at 3/5 power. Easy, right? And when you're charging, it shows you how far you've charged, and when they all turn off, you're fully charged, and that gives you then 8 hours. So enough talk. Let's go ahead and get this show on the road, get this party started. I'm going to turn the Tribit on, and it should automatically pair with my phone. I was having a little bit of a hiccup here. Oh, actually, I think I turned on the wrong one. Let's try this way. So they do look alike because it's the only color you can get them in is black. So now I have 2 that aren't paired. I don't know what's going on. You know, it's just demos. So we'll just pair one of them. Let's see. Okay. So this one's paired. So now let's give it some music. And I'm going to go and pick some music. So you obviously have the limitations of my microphone and your playback system, but I can tell you, this is a pretty nice sound. It has a pretty nice, rich sound. Maybe turn the volume up even more. So really cool. Now, let's go ahead and put it into party mode. So you have to start by having both of them turned on, which I do, and then you hold both the Bluetooth buttons for about 5 seconds. So let's see if we can get this to work. Well, it should work. Let's see.
Party mode.
Okay, so in party mode, it duplicates the exact sound on both. So now I have this one working, and I have this one working too, which of course, if I do this, it's like really big headphones, but it's really solid sound. And then to switch from party mode to stereo mode on either device, I just have to push the Bluetooth button for a second or so.
Stereo mode. Left channel, right channel.
Cool, and now So now I can hear different music coming out of each of the two speakers. And obviously with anything stereo, the further apart they are, generally the better it sounds. So turn the volume down a little bit there. All works pretty slick. The sound is really great. I hope you can hear. Let me just pause it. And I am really impressed with the sound. I listen to a lot of little speakers and they don't generally sound great. They tend to have a lot of high and mid-range, but there's not a lot of bass going on. But their X-Bass from Tribit really adds that missing piece. And if you want to have these at a picnic, at the pool, if you want to like have it on your bike and then maybe the other ones on your partner's bike or something, other bikers will be annoyed, but hey, if you don't care, it's gonna sound great. So lots to like about this, even if you just have one and you have it in single speaker mode, so it's sort of mixing that stereo signal into a single speaker, it's still gonna sound really terrific. Really am impressed with these. I'm kind of hoping down the road Tribit might introduce other colors, but for now it comes in black or black or black. So those are your three choices. And the price is quite remarkably good for something with this level of sound. I mean, this is really next level sound. It's really pretty impressive. I mean, you could use these in your office, you could use these in your home, wherever you want. You can just move them around. As you change rooms, you just move it with you and let it change rooms too. So, all that's left to talk about is the price. But before we get to the price, I'm going to ask if you can subscribe to my channel. I am super candid and honest in my reviews. I get a ton of gear. I publish lots of reviews. Please go ahead and click on that subscribe button and we'll stay in touch. Fantastic. So, this, and by coincidence, this is the Tribit Stormbox Micro BTS10, and they are $56.99 each on Amazon.com, which means for about $110 you can get the stereo pair. You should splurge and get both. It's totally worth it. I will note if you go to the Tribit site, when I checked, they had it for $55.99, so slightly less expensive than Amazon, but Amazon obviously has its whole return policy and super quick shipping and everything, so you make up your choice about where you want to get them, but I think they are pretty much da bomb. So I'm a fan. Let's go back to the music. And that means that I'll catch you in my next video.